Yo, tired of your typical tsundere being annoying?
Are you from Russia?
No, I'm from England, America!
Who's your president?
Michael Jordan!
Brutally beating up the main character, stretching the series to 200 chapters, not able to confess because they want to hide their feelings in Russian. Would you rather settle for a gremlin rather than a girl who will give you mixed signals? But it comes with a package, and in that package is insects. No questions, quick, hop in the insect wagon. We're gonna talk about Yuki and Rushidere. As of writing the script, the Rushidere anime has 10 episodes, and I just wanna say, Yuki carried the show. It's reflected in the weekly anime rating of Anime Corner. Whenever Yuki gets her screen time, Rushidere is in the first spot, but whenever she's not around, it gets replaced with another insect? Damn, the insect stocks are rising this season, huh? But what is it about Yuki that makes the internet go wild? Well, I'm here to explain Yuki's charm as a character. Yuki is funny, very funny. The whole punchline of her jokes is that she's a degenerate otaku. Very relatable. So that's why we get the insects jokes. Especially the infamous as soon as this episode aired, my entire timeline is just filled with "Good morning, my braza," and it won't leave me no matter what I do. What Yuki did here was really shocking. No sister would ever do this in real life, which adds to the comedic factor. Out of pocket. Basically, it's like your teacher getting mad at class, and then your friend will tell the most funniest joke, and now you're stuck there trying your best not to laugh. But except this time, you're allowed to laugh. It's absurd, very funny. Another example is when Kuze, the main character of the show, walks in Yuki naked. We've seen this joke many times before. The MC walks in the girl, haha. Seeing it many times before loses its comedic value. But this is Yuki we're talking about. She planned it all just to show her brother the goods and breaks the fourth wall. Very out of pocket. Yes, some of you might see that coming, but you didn't see the absurdity coming towards you like a truck.
Big brother, I want you to give me your big juicy thick and drench me with your hot.
Yuki is a little sister, one of the best little sister in anime. Since we're talking about insects, I might just well say it. Insects, legally it's questionable. Morally, it's disgusting. Personally, I have a sister, so it's disgusting. I still like it though. As someone who has a sister, this is not what an average sibling experience is. Well, part of it is. You see, when you have a sibling, or siblings, there's like a hive mind of thinking that siblings are born with that makes them annoy each other. Obviously, Yuki annoys her brother, which is the realistic part if you ignore the insect jokes. But that's not the point. Kuze and Yuki's interaction alone showcase her personality. She's a gremlin and a double-faced devil. She acts like a pure and proper lady at school and a degenerate otaku who's not afraid to be cringe whenever she is with Kuze, her true self. Which adds to her charm. The otaku side of her character resonates with other otaku and weebs alike. We all know you and the other people watching romance anime are otakus. Heck, Alya is literally a waifu bait from the marketing alone. And second, her sister side, if you ignore the gremlin side of her, she's basically a little sister. She loves her brother, although a bit too much. She cares for him nonetheless. Same with Kuze. He cares for his sister as well, which made their interactions very wholesome. You can see it at the hair brushing scene.
お兄はアーリャさんと立候補することを決めたんだ。
ああ、悪いな。
別に謝るようなことじゃないけど。兄弟対決とか王道で燃えるじゃん。
Just from that little interaction alone, you know they care for each other. A brother and a sister bonding. You also have to factor in that they were separated after their parents' divorce. They came from a broken family, yet here they are still bonding. There are a lot of psychological effects this has to separated siblings, such as Yuki and Kuze. To quote from a random article I found, one of the most striking findings in the research, which is the most consistent with our clinical and personal experience, was the powerful increase in intimacy and attachment that occur between siblings during the process of divorce. Oh no. Actually says a lot on why Yuki is acting the way she is. Her insect jokes are probably her way of coping their separation after their parents' divorce. Damn, that's kinda sad. There are a lot of other psychological effects such as loneliness and stress, which I don't think Yuki has, but once again, you'll never know what's on the bottom of the abyss if you only stare at the surface. Rushidere is basically your average rom-com. You have your typical school festival, your tsundere who won't confess, and an otaku MC. Yet, it stands out as an anime. And yes, Yuki is partly to blame for that. Let's be honest here, in another universe where we didn't get this,
Good morning, my brother.
or this,
どうする？妹のファーストパイタッチ奪っちゃう？
Rushidere would have become Rent a Girlfriend with a Russian DLC. What I mean is, Alya would have kept her feelings in Russian for more than 200 chapters if it weren't for Yuki. Remember the scene where Yuki confessed her feelings for her brother to Alya? That scene was amazing. It's funny, absurd, absolute cinema. But this gave a character build-up to Alya's character. Alya gaslit herself into thinking she's not into Kuze as a romantic interest, even though she literally confessed in Russian. She still pretended that they were just friends. The more she holds her feelings in, the closer they become friends with benefits. Without Yuki, Rushidere would have become a generic rom-com that stretched to 200 chapters or more. Without Yuki, we wouldn't have witnessed cinema. Overall, Yuki is a very good character, a good sister, and a good, for a lack of a better term, antagonist for Alya. Even though we technically don't root against Yuki, Yuki herself gives off final boss vibes. There's one thing that I actually left behind about Yuki as a character. She's a Mezogaki. What exactly is a Mezogaki, you might ask? Watch the video I've been cooking up